Okay everybody, this is mooneydashcam. If you enjoy these videos, I would appreciate if you would subscribe. Okay, so today we're just going to be driving around Manhattan during the normal busy hours. This is a Saturday night right now at 9 o'clock. This should be mobbed. We are on Central Park West, which means we're on the west side of Central Park. Literally right to my left is the a little wall, and then you're in Central Park. So this is what it's like during the coronavirus lockdown on a Saturday night. Really crazy. You can see no one's on the road. I mean, you could do whatever you want right now. This is nuts. I'm going to be heading to Times Square. I'd like to head to Soho, maybe Little Italy, Chinatown. If I don't get to all of them, I'm sorry ahead of time, but that's what I'm going to try and do. I know Times Square is what everyone wants to see, so that's going to be next. I mean, the only people out are like delivery people on bikes and people that live here, maybe walking to the liquor store to get something for their Saturday night, for the weekend. But like, nobody's out. And everyone that is out is a little bit crazy. I was just getting out of my truck before. As I opened the door, this guy on a bike yells at me. I almost got into a fight with an old guy on a bike. For what? Because I got out of my car in the street? Whatever. Okay. So, I'll get back to you when we're in Times Square. Or another interesting spot. I don't know. It's kind of a loose one. Alright, we are in Times Square. This is really nuts. I just read up on it a little bit. Approximately 50 million people visit here a year. 330,000 on an average day. And on a busier day, 460,000 people come here. This is just... I'll probably never see this again in my life. Of course I get stuck at the light. Of course I get stuck at the light. No one's on the road and I'm stuck. The cops are out. It's really crazy. The cops are trying to do everything to enforce the rules right now. Since no one's on the roads, everyone's flying, speeding. So they're trying to really show their presence so you can't just speed everywhere. As you can see, all these shops that are normally open are closed. Dwayne Reed's open because it's a pharmacy, but everything else, like there's an Applebee's here, there's this gift place, like I don't know how these places are going to survive because the rent here, as you can imagine, is unbelievable. We're not even really at the heart of Times Square yet. We're still a few blocks away, so we're going to get into the thick of it in a minute. Oh, really can't go? I can't make a left? If you could see, I don't know if you can see the ball, 2020. Where New Year's Eve celebration is. That's the famous ball. As much as whoever's watching this is amazed, I'm just as amazed. I've been coming to the city since I was a little kid, you know? And this kind of stuff is really, really weird. You see plenty of signs out saying stay inside, stay home, wash your hands, all that kind of stuff. As you know, a lot of you watching probably aren't from New York, but we are hit the hardest out of anywhere in the country. And it's serious out here. A lot of people don't really grasp like the magnitude of what's going on, but I've heard of countless people dying from this. Friends of friends, people I know personally, it's really running through. I actually can't even go up here. The cops are blocking me. I'll figure a way out around it, but these are businesses that spend millions of dollars a year just to be on this block in this area, and they have to stay shut down. Wow. All these ads that are still up that people are paying for, no one's seeing them. I hope they don't watch this video and get pissed off. Or if they do, who cares? Right here in front of us, that ticket sign is normally where they're selling Broadway tickets. And it doesn't say a thing. There's no shows. I mean, there are a few cars in front of me right now, but as I said, average day gets 330,000 people here. I was here once ever when it was dead like this. And it was after I went out for a night. Me and my friends walked here at 4 in the morning. And I mean, there was still more people than it is now. But it was pretty dead and it was crazy to see. But this is another level. I'll tell you what, that ad works. I do want an Oreo. Can't go straight, of course, the way I want to go. Hey Mercedes, see that I'm here. Please don't hit me. Wow, I really couldn't go through Times Square. That's not fun. Let's see if I can find another spot. I mean, this is all Broadway shows right here that you can't, obviously you can't go to. I'd love to show you guys a little bit more of Times Square, but I can't get anywhere near it. The cops, as you saw a little bit earlier, the cops have everything blocked off. So we're going to move on to the next thing. I'll hit you back when we're there. Alright, I wasn't planning on going here, but we're passing by the Empire State Building. It's so quick to get around Manhattan that, like, you can go anywhere in a few minutes. It's really crazy. So yeah, if you can see, that's the Empire State Building right there. I mean, this isn't like obviously this is a busy area anywhere in Manhattan is, but it's not busy right now. Oh, gotta get stuck everywhere. Oh, this Macy's right here. Is it this exact one? Yes. I know this Macy's in Manhattan is the biggest retail store in the world. I think it's 4 or 5 floors of straight retail space. Biggest one in the world. When I first heard that, I didn't believe it. I had to look it up for myself. And it was true. The retail spaces here go from $75 per square foot, which is already expensive, to $2,000 a square foot. I mean, when I heard that, I was amazed. Yeah, this is it. This is Macy's. Oh, it's more than 4 floors. Okay. I'm trying to take advantage of this. I've never really done a tour of the Empire State Building or anything like that. But you can just zip around. So I'm doing it. Alright, I'll turn this back on. The next cool spot. This right here, we're on 5th Avenue. That's the famous Flatiron Building. I know it's dark, but yeah. This is one of the busiest intersections in Manhattan. And you can see for yourself. Okay, right up ahead is the Washington Square Arch. Seen this in countless movies and pictures and documentaries and everything else. Every type of media. Another one of New York City's busiest intersections. It'd be cool to drive through it. I'm sure no cops would really stop me right now. But I won't do that. I won't incriminate myself on camera. Alright, on to the next. Okay, now we are in Soho. A little bit of, obviously, we're just looking at how ridiculously empty it is. But some little facts about it. It's a 26 block area with about 500 buildings in it. In 1978, it was established as a landmark. And yeah, it's like an artsy kind of place. You come here for good food, good shopping, a lot of good shopping. This is Wooster Street right here, where, oh, this is old cobblestone roads. This is why I'm coming down this way. This is where Wooster Street Social Club was. New York Inc. was filmed here at this place. Yeah, these are crazy, crazy old roads. Yeah, it's very like boutique-ish shopping. Oh, there's a rat. I don't know if you caught the rat running across the road. That was cute. But yeah, it's called Soho because it's south of Houston Street. I just learned that today. And there's also a NoHo, which is north of Houston Street. But yeah, you normally can't find a parking spot here. Very busy, walking traffic, all that kind of stuff. Right now, none of that. This is crazy. I didn't catch it while I was there, but there's a rat running across right now, going over the dumpster. All very old buildings, kind of like a historical place. Okay, I'll go back to the next spot. Okay, now we're in Little Italy. Very small area in New York City, in Manhattan, lower side of Manhattan. But yearly, alright, you know what? Past the block, and we're backing up in the street in Manhattan, and no one's gonna stop me, because no one's around. But right here, on the street that we're on right now, is where the San Marzano Feast is yearly. And I actually came here with my girlfriend once by accident. We were just walking around the city one day, and it ended up being the day the feast was. It's a yearly, like, street feast. There's just trucks and stands all lining the streets. It was so claustrophobic on such a hot day. We just ran and got out of there. It was that crazy. And we're gonna make like a loop around, and we're gonna go down to Chinatown, because Chinatown is neighboring Little Italy. Kind of odd, two crazy different cultures clashing in New York City. We'll go down Canal Street, the famous Canal Street. What's the need for lights anymore, you know? We could fend for ourselves out here. Pasquale Jones. That's a very Italian there. Not as much the Jones, but the good Pasquale. It actually says on my GPS that there's traffic on Canal Street. I can't imagine that being true, but I guess we're gonna go find out. Turn down the next road. Of course I couldn't. I should have turned down there. Whatever. Now I'm sure you may have seen my Chinatown Flushing video. This is Chinatown, Manhattan. Much different Chinatowns. Everyone in the comments, I made that light. I passed the line when it was still yellow. I don't want to hear about it. So we're passing Little Italy as we speak, and it's turning over into Chinatown. If this cop in front of me saw what I did a little bit earlier, he wouldn't be too happy with me. Yep, now we're in Chinatown. That quick of a switch, and everything's in Chinese. And now Canal Street, the street we'll be making a right on shortly. Is the street to go down if you want anything counterfeit. When I'm telling you anything counterfeit, I mean it. You could walk down there and get a fake Rolex, a fake Audemars Piguet watch, any watch you want, any type of bag you want, any type of sneaker, any type of sunglasses, just any type of anything. Nice line of trees over here on Bowery Street. To the left is the Manhattan Bridge. But we won't be making a left, we'll be making a right. Right now I'm watching a homeless man hold the door open to a TD Bank. He just stood there for about a minute or two and no one's on the street walking to try and go in. So yeah, this is the Canal Street. Now what you do is you walk down this road and there are people that pop out. Wow, there's cops everywhere. I'm looking at 4 cop cars right now. 5, 6 cop cars. Wow. You walk down the street and someone comes up to you with a little pamphlet. They put it in your hand, they'll be telling you bags, watches, whatever they're normally selling. You look at the pamphlet, you say, yeah, I want this, and then they go, okay, come through this door. You go through the door, you usually go up a few flights of stairs into a little small dark room with no windows, and that's where you pick out your thing. Other times you could buy it right off the street, but yeah, that's how you buy some counterfeit goods. Okay, that is pretty much everything to show you that I can think of right now for Manhattan. Hope you guys enjoyed this little coronavirus abandoned city tour. If you did like it, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe. Likes and comments are always appreciated. Also hit the notification bell to see when I post. And that's it. See you guys next time.